Hey guys, Infidel 1258. Today I want to do a gold grind video, and I'm actually going to feature Kretch Televor, which is a dragon summoner, because I'm fighting in gold and he's an epic summoner, and epic summoners are going to be featured more prominently coming in the weeks and months to come, because Rift Watchers is going to feature 6 new epic summoners. And for the Gold League Warriors, you guys might know and you might not know that epic summoners unlock certain betterments, so certain opportunities at gold in particular around rare monsters. And so there's some ways you can really take advantage of these epic summoners, Kretch being one of them, to have some greater success. I'm going to try and, I guess, practice that today, see how I can put it to work because I'm in gold, and maybe show you guys through demonstration like what you could maybe do to replicate some success at gold. So before I get into battles though, I'm just going to have a peek at my cards. This is maybe the starting point, understanding what I've got and maybe what are some of the strengths I can feature and how can I lean into that ability. But first we would want to look at Kretch, because this is the one I'm talking about, Kretch Televor. We can see that he's epic, and so epic monster, epic summoners feature at the gold level. So this is a level 5 Kretch Televor. You're allowed to play in gold. You're allowed to play a level 5. And the level 5 in gold unlocks level 7 rare cards. This blue dot refers to rare monsters. And in gold, I can play level 7 with epic summoners. But usually every other type of summoner in gold is going to cap you at a level 6 rare. And so that can unlock certain interesting abilities for certain monsters. And then there's obviously synergies that happen. So what I want to do, knowing that, and maybe you have Kretch, or maybe you don't, and maybe you'll get one of these new Rift Watchers epics, and so you want to have this in the back of your mind when you have one. One thing you can do in gold is you can click on your blue rarity, which is the rare rarity, and look at your various splinters. In the red team, so I'm going to get a little bit more out of my Beetle Queen. I'm going to go from, see, that's not a huge deal. Usually with a regular summoner, I'm going to get a level 4 speed. With the Kretch Televor, I'm going to get a level 5 speed. That's great. Not a huge deal. So I'm going to move on and see if there's any other fire monsters that would really be meaningful. Phineas Rage is a blue, so let's see. Level 6, I would get 3 melee. Level 7, I'm getting an extra melee. So that's a big deal. So I'm interested now in thinking about, okay, this is a strong benefit from partnering with my Kretch. And Beetle Queen is, the speed's not a bad thing. So right there is like a 1-2 that I would like to see. Maybe I could put to work and get some real value out of. My Tenyi Striker is under upgraded because I have now yeah, I must be delegating out or renting out my high level Tenyi. But I want to check this here. Level 6 gives me 4 attack, 3 speed, 7. I only get 1 more speed. Oh, I get the backfire at level 7. That's kind of cool. So I almost want to make sure this would be a card. If I was going to run my red team, I'd want to make sure I have that at level 7 in gold. My apprentice is under. See, I'm renting out my max level 1. What's the difference between 6 is 3 magic, 3 speed, 5. Get 1 more speed. No, don't really care about that. 1 more speed is obviously helpful, but it's not so helpful. So my red team has some benefits over here, but not a ton. I find my blue team really benefits. Kelp Initiate, I know, gets the triage kicks in, which is awesome. This card's really powerful, kind of expensive. If you don't already have it, you're probably not going to buy it for this purpose, but the Naga, I think, gets an extra attack at that level. No, just the speed. Again, speed's always helpful, but not as important. The Demon Shark, I think, might unlock the Trample or something. Yeah, see, the Retaliate, I mean. Retaliate kicks in, and that's a big deal. So this is... when I'm building my teams, I'm always looking at my tanks first and my carry card second. I would consider the Demon Shark both a tank and a carry card. And so the fact that he gets a significant buff via an epic summoner at the gold threshold is going to draw me to my blue team as kind of a main staple for this technique. Then I also have the electric eels, which goes from 2 attack to 3 attack. And I won't bore you by going through every single splinter doing this, but this is kind of, if you're going to try this approach with epic summoners to try and, you know, really empower yourself to provide the most powerful teams, this would be something you'd want to do. Think about getting that epic summoner first. Second of all, partnering with a lot of those rare monsters that are going to have those significant increases, whether it's melee. Usually I'm looking for big increases in, I'm looking for increases in damage output. I'm looking for increases in ability. Like now it has retaliate. That's a huge deal. I think the Medallion Guardian also gets the repair. So no, we don't, but we go from 3 speed to 4, which, considering it's doing 2 things, a heal and a repair, I think that 1 speed might really be helpful in terms of sustaining the Demon Shark, because it partners so well, because the Demon Shark has the armor and the hit points. Mandarin is another one, going from 6 to 7, 1 more hit point. So there's a lot of good rare cards in the blue team that I have that can unlock some cool new abilities or damage output or synergies between one another. You want to, if you're going to try this, you got to get that epic summoner. Then you got to find the team, the splinter that you have that has the most rare monsters, in particular the most rare monsters that have those kind of new breakpoints, those new abilities or damage outputs or whatever. So I'm going to be running my blue team primarily because of those synergies I just looked at. But I want to quickly, pretty sparse on the rares over here. Pretty sparse. Let's see, white. This is a big one. You get 1 more damage from your paladin. I think I get some more hit points on the shield bearer. Albarist, I don't know. Let's have a peek. 1 more damage output. That's a big deal, especially because the double strike. The white and blue seem to be kind of front runners for what I could try and do this with. Ooh, I really like the I think the Octopider gets blind. It does. This is a gigantic deal for me using my Nightmare, right? Because I use the Nightmare with the speed and the phase, and the blind is a big contributor to that approach. So I'm seeing now some strategies, and I think the Serpentine Mystic is a nice one that I really like too for the speed, because it gives the slow and the affliction for 3 mana. You might not have that card, but it's rare, and it's one of the ones that's going to benefit from that epic Televor partnership. Same with the Cyclops. I think it gets 1 more hit point, and it might get the shield, I think, at that point. Oh, and the Monk gets I think it gets Magic Reflect. No, it doesn't, but it gets 1 more hit point. So a lot of different hit points, damage output, and so on. Need to consider it and then use those advantages. That's what we're going to focus on today. We're just going to run Kretch Televor and just have a peek at it too. If you were going to rent and you were going to go Summoners and you were going to go Epic, and you're going to do, you'd almost, let's see. Kretch is almost certainly the cheapest. I don't want to see max levels, the problem. I just want to see level 5s. Level 5, talking 61 DEC a day. Yeah, 61 DEC a day. More than the max level. That's the funny thing. You'd just rent the max level for 17 cent DEC a day. Gotta pop back and see this. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to focus in on that today and see if I can't really... I find fighting through gold is so distinctly different than fighting in diamond. I don't know if it's I think it's the fact that there are a dramatic number of changes between the gold threshold of abilities and whatnot, and then the diamond across all the splinters. It feels like a really big, substantial difference. And so That's partly why today I wanted to focus in on this for my own sake, to get out of diamond, or to get out of gold and into diamond. I wish I could sort by rarity. That'd be cool. That's why, because I can't sort by rarity, that's why I really wanted to go and look at things on that separate screen so that I could get a decent sense of what are my betterments, so that I could put them to work. It looks like Captain's Ghost is getting some sort of buff. I don't know how it's improved, but given this mana cap, I don't want to play that one anyways. Running low on time. Let's see. I'm looking through for my rares right now. Wavesmith. You don't have to just play rares, of course. They're not the only ones that are good, but of course they're powerful. And then I think the healer, there she is, and then maybe the creeping ooze to give myself a bit of a speed advantage. Speed advantage and sneak defense, right? The creeping ooze on the back line in case he drops a sneaker. Now I did bring my Elven Mystic, which is nice because I see he's got his Alric. And he doesn't have a ton, like he you know, if I didn't bring this, I would be in real trouble. I think we're probably still in trouble. But if we land our shots and if I get hit and go into enrage, this could be fun and quick. Now he is going to have armor. I think we might lose. But my blast damage is going to go first and it's going to break the armor. That's really, really significant. Now, I'd love to see him punch me before. Yeah, that's really important actually. And as long as we can survive, we did good. We survived the wave of attack. And now this is, I feel like it's over now. I feel like we win this. Because he's going to kill me here. But it's okay because I've got it. The eel is strong enough as a tank that it can hold its own. And I still have a fair amount of damage with these two back here. The eels is a very strong card, guys. The blast damage from this thing plus 3 damage at the gold level only because of the epic, right? It's only 2 damage if you don't have the epic summoner. So that's one of the real key benefits. Okay, so everybody's got knockout, but there's too little mana cap for me to really imagine how I could use this. You need to have a stunner and you need to have a follow-up monster that can do damage on it. I don't really know many combos at this mana cap level that are going to take advantage of this rule set. So I'm just going to see what he's doing with the blue team. Okay, he's doing some magic. But I doubt he's going to play. He's probably going to do something like this. 1, 0, 1. Yeah, he's probably going to do that. So if he plays a Dr. Blight, yeah, I think he's going to play that. So Void would be nice on my tank. Okay, Void. Maybe heal and cleanse. Okay, so I'm going to play blue again. I'm going to go... Can I do dragon? I can. So where is he? Televore, blue. We're going to bring the cleanser because we're expecting a Dr. Blight, which brings poison and afflict. And then we could try like just bombarding him with these two bombs, right? It's not a bad idea. I actually like that a lot. And then we bring out a healer. We bring out... Now, I could bring out the Chaos Agent, and that's probably the play. But I could consider doing... Instead of the Chaos Agent, I could put the Ice Pixie or even the Cocatrice. The Chaos Agent has a chance to dodge, though. Magic attacks has that phase. And as much as I want to bring out the Ice Pixie because of flight, I already have a flyer. I want a flight because of my active focus, but I already have a flyer with the Albatross. I want to bury my Pirate Archer a bit more safely because he's going to do blast damage. That's a tweak from the 4th to the 5th position. I like this team. This is if he does the Dr. Blight, I feel like we're probably okay. Let's see if he does it. Yep, exactly. That's exactly the team I thought he would pick. The question now is he going to land his stuns? Is he going to land his poison and afflictions? And or am I going to phase and dodge? I don't have he's got the +1 speed. I don't have any more plus speeds or whatever, and I'm using the Televore. So I suspect he lands his shots. Question is, do I land mine? Because he's going to go from 4 speed to 5. And he's got a creeping ooze out there. Dang, I didn't think about that. I might, if I lose, it's going to come down to the fact that he out dodges me. You know, that's the real issue. Now I could dodge that. That was not unexpected to me. I had like a 45% chance of dodging his Dr. Blight because of the speed differential and because of my dodge on the Chaos Agent. So this is going as I would have hoped and imagined. And for 1 mana, the Chaos Agent, guys. So effective. This is a mini tank for 1 mana. So amazing. And he had 2 speed buffs, right? He had a Summoner and he had the Creeping Ooze. But because I knew he was going to play Dr. Blight, and my guy has 4 speed and his only has 1. Yeah, he's got the Kellier buff and he Creeping Oozed me, which affected me negatively. Still. The dodge is a 15%. Dodge is 15% chance to evade. And then whatever the speed differential is 10% per difference. So it was actually, I think, a 35% chance for me to dodge. So I got a little bit lucky there. But even if he had hit me, killed my agent, and left my Kelp Initiate to be my new tank, that thing has 8 hit points. So we were probably okay. I really like the Chaos Agent when this rule set happens also. But what's happening over here? Okay. I think I'm tempted to go fire because there's some glass cannons over there that can really benefit from the equalizer. Yeah. Yeah. And we got the fire beetle. Okay, so I want to go Televore and fire. And then I want to look for the dwarf. See, the dwarf doesn't get any extra bonus because it's just a common, but it's so powerful with the 5 damage, the 6 speed, the retaliate blast, piercing. All its package is really effective in this rule set. Very, very effective. Now, it doesn't have trample, and I wish it did. I think I'm going to go Giant Rock, which has the trample, and the reach and the flight, which is going to help my active focus. And then I almost want to do Scale Dark because you can bring the rust, and my opponent has any armor. I want to give my melee more of an opportunity to do its thing. I'm probably going to pick that card. Oh, I thought my Beetle Queen had the Inspire. That's the main reason I tried this, but I might still do this because the heal is going to be so important because everybody's going to have the equalizer. I actually, this is really bummer. But I don't have enough time to tweak things. So I want to do the Phineas Rage. Yeah, I think I want to do the, oh man, I don't have enough time. I got to think this through. Okay. Get out there. Go. That was really put together at the last second. I don't know about that one. Nice, Gonzo. Gonzo's one of the boys. I've got a lot of damage output, and I have 1 healer. He is brought... Okay, he brought 1 poison. is the thorns over here. I think we're going to be okay because I'm doing a lot of damage fast. So I have a good chance, a 50% chance of stunning this guy. If I stun him, that means he's not going to heal. I'm going to do 3 damage to him. He's got no protect. Then my guys are going to finish the job. If we kill the Windiku in the first round, that would be really, really significant. If we dodge getting poisoned in the first round, I feel like we win. If I kill the Windiku and we dodge the poison, I feel like it's a slam. It's done. And I think we can still win even if we go beyond that. But I really like my odds if those things happen. Because he's doing a lot of damage too, is the thing. And he's got the magic reflect. And I don't have any triage. So these guys are going to hurt themselves fighting. Nice. Good to see. Yeah, we got this. Oh, that retaliate is icing on the cake. And the stun too. So the stun's been working properly. There's a nice trample. Yeah, this is we're golden now. Mind you, the reflect is slowly killing my guys, isn't it? Yeah. It's probably okay. Yeah, we're fine. Because my Beetle Queen's alive and well. Yeah, we're good. So I'm like halfway. I'm in gold. Where are we at? 2316 rank points. We need 184 rating points to get up to gold 1. And then, man, we've got a long way to get into diamond. But man, I really want to get there ASAP because I want to make it back to champion this season. Last season was a write-off because I just let the bot run the show, and it is not capable of using super high-powered decks. They are, bots are effective at using the total obvious meta stuff that everybody uses that's super inexpensive, that gets played a million times because it knows its way through that, but it doesn't know how to use this beta and that alpha and win successfully with that. Not at a high level. Okay, so Little League opportunity. This combination is tricky. With the opportunity, you got to be worried about magic coming at you. I only have a minute left. Okay, I got to check quickly. Amplify. I got 1 amplify there. Elevore. Blue. I'm just checking for amplifies. I got 1 amplify there. Yeah, this is what I want to do then. I want to use blue. So you're taking you. And then I'm taking you. And where is he? Oh, he's a 4. I want the Enchanted Defender. I also want my Creeping Eels. I really should take the Elven Mystic. Yeah, we need to take the Creeping Elven Mystic. But the Amplify is, I was hoping to make Thorns really a prominent component of my game, and I'm getting rid of that, I'm kind of walking away from that play. Opportunity small. Yeah, I think we go like this then. Boom. 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 I don't know if this is going to work, but I got the Dr. Blade in there. And I got a lot of attackers. And I got a decent meat shield in the form of the Initiate. I even have a chance to drop some backfire damage because he is going to come for me in the rear there. This is a problem for me. But one of the things I thought about was the fact that if I thought about doing the exact same thing he's doing right here, but I also thought to myself, if I do this, I'm vulnerable to a magic. And see, I've got magic attackers that can't miss this guy. And so in the first round, we will kill him. Now he's going to drop a bomb on me before he does. And maybe that's enough. I think he's got a lot of damage output. I think there's a distinct possibility we lose, unless of course I backfire on him over here, or for that matter, who's he gonna kill? Oof, the exploding rats is gonna kill my pirate archer. Oof, that's too bad. That's the thing about, if I had more time, if I wasn't doing a video like this, I would have been talking to myself more and looking at like how many hit points my lowest guy had. And it's a critical error. Like I had too many little guys out there. That's a nice kill, double kill, but it's probably too little too late. That's huge. Because the Cerberus is going to be oh, that's a huge miss though. Cerberus is going to be, oh, that's so clutch right there. If the Cerberus misses again, that'd be really significant. Now, if I can poison afflict, I'm going to win, I think. I am going to win. Wow. I actually thought that was going to go haywire, but it worked out. The Kelp Initiate held me up there with the 8 hit points, being such a significant tank. And he was being such a significant, and then the eels with the blast damage and landing its shots. If it had missed anything, I would have been done. But it landed that first shot and killed 2 monsters. And that was really, really an equalizer. And then the Dr. Blight in the first round hit somebody and dropped a poison, and that poison finished it off. So in the first round, I killed 3 of his monsters, and I think he killed 3 of mine. It was like, that was a really bloody first round for both of us. 46 mana, no magic. No magic. Okay, no magic. Kretch Telepore, and I think we go blue, and we do, but I want to have a peek at what's over here. I want to see, because I got this guy and he gets the extra melee. This is an interesting team when it's melee from any position, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to back out. I'm going to go Kretch, and I'm going to go blue, and we're going to do what we've been doing with the Demon Shark, and then I like the Lightning Dragon. How can you not, right? This is maybe a nice choice. I haven't played that recently. I got the mana to do it. So probably going to do that. This is powerful. Yeah, the rust. I want that for the rust and the triage. Yeah, and the triage is going to help my wave brood stay alive longer. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then for the same reason, I'm going to bring out the Kelp Initiate, which is both a tank, but now I have double triage supporting the wave brood, and I have a cleanse in case the poison lands on the Demon Shark, and I've got a ton of hit points too. Plus my damage output comes from the Deep Lurker, the Lightning Dragon, and the Demon Shark, and it's probably enough. I think it's probably enough. I don't know what he's going to do at all, but I feel like I'm well protected. And I've got significant hit points because of my wave brood in the back line and that taunt. So he's doing the same thing. And he's got more leveled up versions actually. Like right now, some of my things are, like I said earlier, on rent. That's why my Deep Lurker is not maxed out. My wave brood is not maxed out. But this is a significant contribution to my team that he doesn't have. And that stun is going to potentially take two damage off the table, right? Because his wave brood is going to be silenced. Then I've got a double triage, and he doesn't have any triage. He does have a blind, and I don't have a blind. That could be really, that might be the end of it, because blind is so effective. The 15%, I think a 15% reduction in my ability to hit. Yeah, it is. And earlier I said dodge was 15%. It's actually 25%, I think. Dodge, yeah, 25%. But blind is 15%. So he's got his swiftness. He's got a swiftness from the summoner. He's got a blind. If it's conceivable, I lose by way of continual missing, which would be super annoying. And there was a miss by me. That's a nice huge poison. And I got the triages working for me right off the bat to drop that poison. Significant. Yeah. Triage holding up my wave brew to retaliate for me. If no, and he doesn't have retaliate because he doesn't have Kretch Televor, guys. That's one of the moments where you're seeing the power of what we're doing here with the epic summoner and the retaliate. Right there, I got 10 extra damage because I got 2 retaliates he didn't get, and he couldn't have gotten because he doesn't have, and the poison. Dang, guys, I think we're gonna pull this out, and in part it's because of Kretch Televor unlocking the rare power levels, but also it's because Dragon bringing out a double triage that held up my Rave Brood. Oh, we're not gonna make it? Are you kidding me? No. Oh, we're gonna make it, dude. Because I'm gonna die first. Do the fatigue. Die? I'll take it. I'll take it. One little bit. I call that a winning streak, though. We're 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wins in a row plus a loss, or plus a draw. I'll take it. So yeah, this is definitely something I think more people should do. And as far as I'm concerned, it's not something I see enough. I don't play in gold all the time, but this is a strictly gold strategy because the epic summoner doesn't really have these benefits at other league levels. But if you're fighting in gold and now with these potential these bronze and silver nerfs, you really should be aiming at gold. And maybe you always should have been aiming at gold or even better, frankly. But this is maybe one of those things to focus in on right now. So he's got Lorna Shine. He likes his Lorna Shine. He's also got Alrek. So I'm expecting Alrek with this. But then again, Lorna Shine would be nice for him too because the opportunity. Nah, he's going to do... Yeah, he's going to do... Alrek. He's gonna bring out tons of magic. I'm gonna bring out as much silence as I can, and I'm gonna go magic. So let's go like this. Well, first of all, I want to search silence. I want to go Kretch, and I'm gonna go fire. What? Silence. So I got only the Elven Mystic with that team. Only the Elven Mystic. That's probably my only one. Okay, it is my only one. So what team's going to be better? Now, I'm going to bring my Lightning Dragon, which will have a stun. A taunt would be super helpful to circumvent this. Okay. I've got some ideas. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Kretch. We're gonna go white. We're gonna go, yeah, we definitely want one silence if we can. But I want, what was I thinking? Oh yeah, I want what's it called? I want the ability that the void armor. I want void armor. Void armor. And so bring my like this. This is the chain spinner is a nice attraction in the midst of equal opportunity. And if I think he's going to play magic, which I do, that ends up being an effective counter solution. And he's got 3 hit points versus the Elven Mystic, which has 5. So now we want to quickly change gears and we want to get as much damage as we can. Oh yeah. Okay, you know what? I actually, oh goodness. Oh goodness. I don't know about that. No. Boom. Go. Go. That was a bit frantic there. I didn't have the time because again, the format of talking through things and thinking out loud really distracts from my ability to focus in. I don't like that I brought the Naga Brute. Ultimately, I wish I just brought the Chain Spinner for that same idea. And he's going sneak attack, which is not what I expected. I do have a Thorns back here. I have a blind over here. I've got a quadruple attack here. I don't want him to die, and he's focus firing me. And he's got a taunt. That's okay. I was really aiming at this anyways with my play. See this? Oh, it is opportunity. Now they have sneak, so I actually don't know what supersedes. This is a sneak monster. This is a sneak monster. This is a sneak monster. Do the sneaks go to the rear, or do they opportunity attack because this is an opportunity match? I don't know. If they opportunity attack, they're going to go chain spinner, and that would be helpful to me. And then they would go Naga Brute, which would be helpful to me. If they focus fire the sneak, I will be less effective and I'll more likely die. That stun is huge because we're going to put out way more damage now. Oh, did he kick? He's got the shield. So they are doing sneak damage. That's a nice big miss. Huge miss, huge miss. Wow, the poison still got me, but the number of misses that happened there were really significant. He doesn't have snare because he's a lower level sandworm, and so my lightning dragon has all kinds of maneuverability on that one. Yeah, there you go. I had tons of shield in the front. His sneak attack, I got quite lucky in the first round where my Vigilator dodged, I think, 3 different attacks. Even though the Vigilator died, that it did dodge those attacks meant that the Lightning Dragon didn't have to, or wasn't at risk of dying in that first round. And then the Lightning Dragon dodged a couple of big attacks. And who knows if all 5 of those hits land, maybe that's a different game. While we're waiting for a match, Bitcoin fighting to get back above 20. EOS. I think EOS is like, I don't like, this is not at all market advice, nor is this like thoughtful TA. But I just have a feeling EOS is like set for ready for another leg higher. It kind of went from like just under $1 to $1.50 recently, and I get the feeling it's ready to do another. Total just feeling, not at all thoughtful or like fundamentally driven comment, just my gut. And I don't hold any EOS. I did, but I sold it because I wanted more Splinterlands stuff. Okay, so flight, we need earth, gotta be worried about that. Archery is okay. I'm thinking blue, and I'm gonna just do like a really, like something with lots of hit points and low mana cost. Again, we're gonna do, where is he? We're gonna do Kretch. We're gonna go, yeah. Tempted to just kind of throw the Demon Shark in there, but yeah, I mean, I might. Now it's not a flyer, and I could, and I can't do a lot of other things, you know what I mean? Like I could do this, and that's kind of cool. It does a fair bit of damage. But if I don't kill him fast, I'm going to lose just because of the earthquake. So as an alternative, I could do Kelp Initiate with all my two cost archers, and that's going to do a lot of damage. But again, that's like glass cannon too, because they each have only a few hit points. I got rid of the Demon Shark, which is 8. I could put in 1 protect and like, no, I feel like this is the better play. I feel like this is it. I thought about using the Wavesmith to add 2 more armor to my team, and then trying to really, I guess, use a lot of 2 mana monsters to be Meech at 1 and 2 and 0 mana monsters to really use that protect well. And I was thoughtful and worried about like a Dr. Blight, and I was thinking about making my team a Dr. Blight team. But my nervousness is going to come out of the fact that he could well poison me on turn 1. And also the thorns, it might just be enough to, like, you know, in combination with the earthquake, take me out too fast. I need to kill him quickly. And then I need this guy not to dodge me. He's got 5 speed. He's going to slow me once over here. This thing is going to be evasive. And I need to get through these two quickly and get over to this Dr. Blight. I think we lose though. The Dr. Blight's going to drop poison, and these things are going to just be in the way long enough to let the Dr. Blight do its thing. But I do have 1 flyer. And I did soften up the Dragon Spirit with the eels, which I didn't think about until just now. So we're gonna trample too. This could be really huge. If I land this shot, that would be really, yeah, that's so huge, guys. Oh, and I've got 1 more. That's huge. Now, see, he's got enough though. He's gonna get me. Oh, and the poison. Yeah. At least a draw though. That was pretty wild. Hey, Blaze. Blaze is time and attention too. I'm fighting all of the TNA boys. I better make this the last one. How are we doing for time wise? What are we at? 41 minutes. Yeah, this will be the last battle. Even though we're kind of cruising, we're doing quite well. I don't have so much. My ECR is at 54%, so I don't want to burn that too low. Well, we have very little options anyways. We can't do a Kretch here. So, look, what I would almost like to do is go Contessa and try and use my speed, but because of the back to basics, I don't find that that's very effective. I feel I almost have to go Obsidian and just throw as much magic as I can at him. But if he has an ouster, I'm in trouble. And some of my best monsters are not here. Like, as you can see, my Slick Slip Spawn is only a level 2. That's weak sauce. Mind you, it's only gold, so maybe it's going to be good enough. I can't pick any of these other guys. Their hit points are too low. I could do that one. Throw them up front there. And let's see if we can get one big beast up in the first position there. This is probably a good pick. High hit points, good damage, good speed. Yeah, Nectar out there. Nectar Queen. And Nectar Queen is oh, I already have them Regent. I think I want to put the Cornelius up front even more, giving it that much more of a chance to be, because my melee archery is important, but it's less important. My magic is the key to me winning. So I'm going to let them be the back line. These guys are going to die before they get to the front because of their poison. But hopefully it's enough. Let's go out strong, guys. Let's get one more win before we call it. Okay, I like what I see. He's got lots of little hit point monsters. He's got one moment. They're all level 1s. I'm way higher. He's only a level 1 summoner. Yeah, this should be a win. Yeah, it's definitely a win. Cool. Yep. There you go. That's a great win streak we just went on. Kretch Televor for the win. And this is, I do this video one for my own ability, like my own opportunity to climb, because I do think at gold, it's a unique advantage that you can take advantage of and climb into diamond faster. And we moved from, in this 40 minutes, we moved from 2272 to 23. We went up a whole 100 and 10 rank points or rating points, moving a lot closer to gold 1. And so that's a big deal. So 1, this is going to help me. 2, I think this is going to be an opportunity that you guys can take advantage of moving forward. Because if you're playing in gold or you plan to play in gold, we know that we're going to get 6 new epic summoners coming from Rift Watchers. And so just be aware of this opportunity and think thoroughly around make sure you're doing your best to find the best of the epic summoners. Hopefully there's a dragon that you can take advantage of. In particular, I would say that dragon one is going to be really powerful because as you've seen what I've done here today, I've used not just water splinter, not just fire splinter, I've used every splinter in conjunction with my dragon Televor, Kretch Televor. And so that new epic dragon summoner from the Rift Watchers is going to give you the same opportunity and probably at a way more affordable price tag. But having said all that, Kretch Televor is pretty reasonable. The Kretch Televor can be rented at max level for 15, I think it was 16 DC, or you can buy the, pretty sure it's probably one of the cheapest summoners too. Let's see. Of the dragons anyways. Delwyn Dragon Scale is quote unquote the cheapest, but it is super expensive because you need 400 or 500 copies of it. Yeah, you need 500 copies. So that's super expensive. Drake of Arnak is rare, so you need 115 copies. So a max one is 264. That's not bad, but I don't love this card. 264. Kretch Televor for level 5 is going to cost you 118. That exact card I was just playing is going to cost 118 bucks. And that's going to be really effective in gold or even in diamond or champion. I use my level 5 Televor regularly in certain situations, in certain niche opportunities, even at diamond or champion. So that's 118 bucks is a very reasonable price for a very powerful option, especially if you play a lot in gold. But I suspect the new rares will be even cheaper than Kretch because they're so much more prolific. There's so many more copies of them. So if you think this was an effective technique and you didn't know about this, maybe drop a comment first of all, but second of all, look forward to that Rift Watcher opportunity that can make this technique your own. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have an amazing day. God bless.